Hi guys, it's the Metal Maniac back again, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the 1984 album by Iron Maiden, Powerslave, a fan favorite among many. Um, this continues the classic 80s lineup of Bruce Dickinson on vocals, Dave Murray and Adrian Smith on guitar, Steve Harris on bass, and Nicky McBrain on drums. Um, this has two. There were two singles released. Aces High and 2 Minutes to Midnight. Um, Aces High. The artwork for that one is Eddie in I think a Spitfire World War II plane, where it's like he's all sort of riddled. His face is riddled with bullet holes, and like there's bullet holes in the windshield of the plane. Like another plane was firing at him and got him in the head, but he's still going. He's still trying to shoot down that enemy plane. And the artwork for 2 Minutes to Midnight is, well, the shirt I'm wearing. It's I don't know if you can see it. It's it's basically just Eddie with holding a machine gun, sitting down on some rubble, and there's like a mushroom cloud in the background. Like there's an explosion going on in the background. And so yeah, those are the artworks for the singles, and those are the singles. Um, First off, the album kicks off with Aces High. A song that I used to really like, but I've played it so much to the point where I just don't care for it anymore. I'll play it once in a while, but I won't really enjoy it as much as I did. Um, the drum intro is pretty cool. I like how it sounds like a machine gun going off. Uh, I still really like the guitar solo in the middle. But yeah, I just played it so much that I just kind of don't really like care for it all that much anymore. Again, I'll play it once in a great while. But yeah, 2 Minutes to Midnight though is a song that I can play again and again and never get sick of. I love this song. There was a music video to this one. Oh yeah, and there was a music video to Aces High. But I like the music video to 2 Minutes to Midnight more because they actually made an actual legitimate music video rather than just having like reused footage of old films because that's lazy. Um, but yeah, I like how the song. Okay, so the song has a really interesting premise. I don't remember exactly what the song is about, but from what I do remember hearing about what it's about um, these group of guys who, I guess, for whatever reason, decide that certain areas of the world have gotten so bad to the point where they just want to. I guess they want to nuke those certain areas and then rebuild from the ashes. But yeah, interesting premise to a song. Um, and a great song. I love it, and the music video is pretty good too. Lost for Words bracket Big Aura bracket. It's an instrumental and it's bad. I mean, it's not bad in like the sense of Ides of March from Killers where it doesn't fit the album because it does fit the album. It doesn't seem off-putting to where it's like, oh, why is this on this album in this genre? But it's just meh. It's the last instrumental that they ever did, and you can see why because a lot of their instrumental, like I think they did four instrumentals. The first one was Transylvania. The second one was Ides of March. The third one was Genghis Khan, and then there's this one. And the only good instrumentals out of those is Transylvania and Genghis Khan. But yeah, anyway, a forgettable filler track. Flash of the Blade is one that I used to kind of like, but now it's just kind of like meh, whatever. The Duelists is another one, just like Flash the Blade, just like Big Aura, where I'm just like, eh, I don't like it. Back in the Village, one of the worst Iron Maiden songs of all time. It's just, I'm trying to think. I think it might have been another song related to the song "The Prisoner" from the TV show. I think so. I'm not entirely sure, but I think so. And I don't know, it's just a bad song. "The Prisoner" I do like, but "Back in the Village" is awful. Power Slave, the title track. Here we go. This is a great song. They don't play it live that much anymore. They do from time to time, but it's something that they used to play live a lot back in the day. It's really, really good. I like how it starts off with like sort of ambient noise, like it was like a heartbeat, boom, 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 and then like a wolf howling in the background, and then like when the song before the song truly kicks in, you get this evil laugh by Bruce Dickinson, and then it goes on into the actual song. I love how it's about it's like ancient Egypt themed. The song's about a a tyrannical pharaoh on his deathbed, like, and he's regretting all his decisions in life, like how he was such a like like cruel leader, and he's afraid that when he goes to the afterlife, he's going to be punished for all of eternity. And like he's also wondering, I thought I was a pharaoh. I thought, like in our beliefs, pharaohs are supposed to live forever, but obviously that's not going to happen, and he's like freaking out about it. And but yeah, really great song. Love how okay. So interestingly enough, this song and the middle mellow section of the song were originally two different songs, but I guess they just put them together because they sounded good together. But yeah, Power Slave title track, awesome song. Here we go. Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. This is another great song. A great way to end the album. Although I do prefer the live version from the Flight 666 tour, like the footage for that. I do prefer that version a lot more than this version, even though this version's pretty good. Um, um, it's based off of a poem by the same name. I think it was like from the 1800s or something. But it's about a mariner, a sailor who shoots a bird. What was it? A seagull, I think, or a seagull or some type of bird like that. And okay, even though the premise is cool, it's kind of stupid that okay, so he shoots a bird because it shit on him, and so the bird's spirit, I guess, curses him and the crew because oh you shot me, I'm gonna curse you now. So basically the curse, I it's not really specified what the curse actually like is in particular. Like I know that uh um like bad luck happens sort of, but it's kind of confusing what the curse actually did. Like I know that it made the mariner like sort of be semi immortal while the other crew members die off, but it's very like vague on how this all like particularly happens. And but it's interesting. I love the premise, even though it's very stupid. And I love the intro that Bruce Dickinson does in the Flight 666 version, where he's like, "I'll introduce the song in a slightly more lighter, vulgar tone than I did in Long Beach Arena 1984. This is what not to do if a bird shits on you." But yeah, really great song. I love the instrumental section, not the slow section. That's it's good, but I really really like the section that comes after, like the one with the guitar solo and just where everything like goes like out of control in a way. I love it. Um, but yeah, um, overall, it's an okay album. It definitely is overpraised and over exaggerated as the best Iron Maiden album of all time. It's not that. It's an okay album. I think the reason why it's so overly overrated and like people like over exaggerate how good this album is. I think it started with like people who actually saw the World Slavery Tour back in the day, and who have like a really like nostalgic spot for that tour and this album, to the point where they sort of like pass that like excitement on to the next generation, and so on and so on, to the point where this album just got a lot of hype, and like people overpraise it. So yeah, I think that's why it's so overly praised. But honestly, it's just an okay album. I mean, there's a lot of songs on here that are just complete and utter filler. Like the whole middle section is filler. Like Lost for Words, Flash of the Blade, The Duelists, and Back to the Village. But the first two songs and the last two songs are good. Like Aces High, 2 Minutes to Midnight, Power Slave, and Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. But overall, I give this album a I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. I would have given it a 5 out of 10 if like a lesser rating, like a 5 out of 10, if like I don't know, say like a lot of the other songs, like I don't know. But I give it a 6 out of 10 just because the first two and the last two songs are so good. If the first two songs and the last two songs weren't good songs, I would probably give this, I don't know, a 1 out of 10. But because the first and last two songs are really good, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. But overall, oh no, okay album, very overrated, very overpraised as well. Um, so that's it for this review, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.